Hi, I'm Lauren Halley, and this is my John Dewey composition. In my song, I use 3 verses to highlight 3 of John Dewey's main philosophies on teaching. The first verse deals with his quote, "School is not preparation for life, but life itself." The second verse has a parent's view, wondering why their student is not learning the way they were taught. This talks about John Dewey's idea that we must not teach today as we taught yesterday, because then there won't be a very bright tomorrow. The third verse applies Dewey's emphasis on teaching what is relevant to the student to the music classroom. I hope you enjoy my composition.
There once was a teacher in a little school in a little town that was filled with fools who never thought to think for think's sake. And the little kiddies in their little desks would always ask, "Will this be on the test?" And the teacher would just sigh as she looked them in the eye. She said, "Don't you know it's not about the score? Education, it means so much more. It's a social process, intrinsically valuable, not just the means to meet some academic goal. And that's why I teach you like I do, we do. I see your power growing as more things interest you. Education is an ending, so don't just try to make it through. I want you to love learning just like I do, we do. There once was a parent in a little town who came into class with a big old frown saying, "This is not how I was taught. When I went to school, we sat quietly, did our work, never questioned it. That's how it should be." And the teacher shook her head, smiled sweetly, and she said, "They have to ask questions to solve problems and to grow. Children have power you can't begin to know. We must stimulate their need to learn in relevant ways. There won't be a tomorrow if I teach like yesterday. That's why I teach you like I do, we do. See your power growing as more things interest you. Education is unending, so don't just try to make it through. I want you to love learning just like I do, we do." There once was a girl in a little school choir who didn't quite know why Mozart was higher than Michael Jackson, Cher, or Ray Charles. So the little girl went to ask her director, who I must say really didn't expect her to want to learn this style. But she told him with a smile, "This music's all around us, but we learn every day. School should be like the real world, or wouldn't you say? We should celebrate what's relevant so we can all relate. Gotta be conscious of our culture, let us reflect and create. That's why I teach you like I do, we do. I see your power growing as more things interest you. Education is unending, so don't just try to make it through. I want you to love learning just like I do, we do."